French lawmakers are in Parliament for a weekly session, but this one is different. The ongoing session has convened one day after court-convicted National Rally leader Marine Le Pen. Le Pen is attending the session in the National Assembly, which is the French Parliament's lower house. Ahead of the National Assembly session, the far-right leader called the court's verdict an attempt to stop her from winning the 2027 presidential election.
The
system dropped a nuclear bomb. The reason it's using such a powerful weapon against us is obviously because we're about to win the election. They think that everything they've put in place hasn't worked, and so it's time to take it a step further.
At the ongoing session, France's Prime Minister refrained from criticizing the court's decision against Le Pen. However, Justice Minister has said that the National Rally leader's appeal against her conviction should be heard in a responsible and reasonable time frame.
First, there is no possibility, especially for a government official, to criticize a judicial decision. I even believe that we do not have the right to do so.
On Monday, a French court barred Le Pen from attending and standing for public office for 5 years after finding her guilty of embezzling public funds over a fake job scam at the European Parliament. Le Pen, the RN and 8 others were found guilty of diverting European Parliament funds to pay France-based party staff. The defendants were not accused of pocketing the money, but rather of using EU funds to the benefit of their party. The ruling throws into doubt her bid to stand for president in 2027 elections, despite being a frontrunner in opinion polls. Further, she has been sentenced to 4 years in prison, which is to be served with electronic tags. Le Pen left the Paris court before the full sentencing was even read out. Let's connect to our correspondent who is in France. Ross Cullen is now joining us live from Paris. Ross Cullen, good to see you. Ross Cullen, good to see you. Marine Le Pen appears unfazed by this ruling, by this verdict. What happened in Parliament today?
Well, Marine Le Pen and Jordan Bardella held a party meeting a little bit earlier, and that was their first chance to officially address the media today, Tuesday, one day after that verdict and that sentencing had been announced by the Paris High Court. And Jordan Bardella said that we are calling on people to be outraged. There will be another chance for a wider meeting, potentially party officials and some selected members of the public on Sunday here in Paris. Marine Le Pen, when she spoke, she said that we will not let the election be stolen from the French people. The French people are those who choose their leaders. She said that we will use every means at our disposal to fight this verdict, to fight the sentence. And indeed, they have called for an appeal. And this afternoon, just in the last hour, the Justice Minister, Gérald Darmanin, has said that he does believe that it will be reasonable for that appeal to take place as quickly as possible. We have also heard from the Prime Minister. He's been speaking. Marine Le Pen also speaking in Parliament. So in just the space of 2 days, so much has changed with this shockwave coursing through French politics. And we do know that there will be this continued pressure from the National Rally to try to overturn this verdict, to try to overturn this sentence. It will not be easy. It will not be something that is able to happen in a matter of weeks or months. It's likely potentially to go even into next year. Perhaps there could also be the chance that the court might uphold its decision or perhaps lessen or lengthen that sentence as well. So there's so much still at play, only 1 day after Marine Le Pen was found guilty of embezzlement of public funds.
Ross Cullen is our correspondent in France. Ross Cullen, thank you. We'll have to leave it there. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.